Hey everybody, it's Ronn Grant, and you're watching Just for the Record. Stay tuned, you're watching 284 Media.
That's some great ideas. So we gonna have some lobster? Hello?
Wait, you had a lunch again? You don't say you were sick? What happened to our wedding rehearsal?
No, babe. I'm actually watching the news right now. Take a listen.
Topping our newscast today, UFOs seen around Tortola Pier Park.
And District 3 residents outraged over no water supply. They simply cannot bathe. These and more stories when 284 News returns.
All right, babe, just get some rest, take 2 Advil, and I'll
See you later. Bye.
Okay, honey. I see you later. I love you.
It's clear to see that Coconut Lounge is a place to be, the coolest cocktail lounge in the British Virgin Islands. A lounge like no other, with welcoming, professional service, and a breathtaking ambiance. Not forgetting a diverse selection of wines, beers, and signature cocktails. Cozy, comfortable, contemporary. Coconut Lounge at Tortola Pier Park. Visit us today. Alvera, Maduro-Caines, welcome to Just for the Record.
Thank you very much.
So, some say the underdog. One gentleman said the lady with the bag.
Yes.
No man is an island, nor is any man perfect. With our best of intentions, some people will still find a fault. For as many that are for you, there will be some that will be against you. Do you agree?
I do agree with that.
Good. I think that as humans, as long as we understand that we're not going to be able to please people all the time, I think we'll be fine. All right? So when I'm interviewing my guest, sometimes I Google them. But most importantly, I enjoy moving through the districts, pulling up a stool, having conversations with the people that are in the district. And here is what some of them had to say about you. I love Alvera. She means well. She tries. I don't have a problem with her. She is good people. She is still the same as when she first went in there. She hasn't changed. Yeah. Then some said, those are good. One said, all she does is cook. She hasn't done anything for the district in 2 terms. She needs to stop ranting on Facebook about everything. It doesn't look good. One man went as far as saying, she's just there to make up a number. Her colleagues don't respect her or take her seriously. No, these are harsh just reading it. Yeah. Okay. And I'm sure you have developed a very tough skin over the time. When you hear those kind of, blatant allegations, how does that make you feel, first of all?
Sometimes, depending on who it's coming from, it hurts because I know there's no truth to it. You know, and but I've learned over the years to just accept the criticism with a smile. I pray a lot. I go to God in prayer. And the next day I'm feeling better.
That was very honest of you. It hurts.
Yeah, it does.
People sometimes think that when rumors and all sorts of stuff go around, it doesn't affect. But the truth is, it hurts.
Yes, it does. We are all human. And it will.
Tell me about the moment. I would really like you to take me back to the moment when you decided to run for politics.
Well, a night I attended an NDP meeting. I've been with the National Democratic Party from time they started. And we were having an issue on getting a candidate for the 6th district. During the meeting, after all the talk and everything, I said, okay, since we're having a problem getting a candidate, I will do it. And at that moment, you could have heard a pin drop in the room, and everyone was like, Alvera? You know, so of course, you know, there was a meeting after that meeting. And when I got home, I went to God in prayer and I said, God, what did I just do?
Wow.
You know, and it took off from there because I am one who don't believe that any district should be left unopposed. Anyone should be left unopposed in a district.
So that's really where that came from.
That's where that came from.
The 6th district was not going to have a representative. And you said, oh, hell no. I would
do it.
Okay, yes. Wonderful. Yeah. Tell me about some of your accomplishments that you've accomplished and been able to tackle during the course of your tenure.
Yeah. Despite what many persons say, there have been a lot of accomplishment. The only thing, some of them were not really big projects, like national projects, you know. But one of the first projects that I took on was the Bellevue Gym. You know, it needed a complete makeover. It needed refurbishing, and I took that and I ran with it. You know, tried to make it up to par as town, and got the clocks and got everything refurbished. And then every year I try to help some person in the district when it comes to rebuilding or refurbishing the homes. I've done about 4 of them so far.
Wow.
With persons in the district. Numerous roads have been constructed where persons can get to their homes. You know, some of the work, some people may not see because it's not open to where you would have access when you're driving, you know, to see. But persons have been really appreciative, you know, that they're now able to get to their homes, you know, without walking in potholes. So we did quite a number of them. Almost the whole of Sabbath Hill, you know, we have done. And quite a number of things I have started, as you notice, in Bargers Bay Fisherman's Wharf area. We already did the boat ramp, which is used by more persons than what's in our district, outside of the district. Yes, because I understand we have one of the better boat ramps. And I have started the cleaning and the refurbishing on that strip, you know, where we're going to make that like a little park. We're going to fence both areas, gazebos are going to go up. You know, I already have the contractors, so they're ready to go. My plan is to name that area Omaha Fisherman's Wharf, because he is the one who went and he fought for that area for the local fishermen in Bargers Bay.
I find that very interesting because, putting politics aside, a lot of people would say, she want to name the wharf after Oma.
Yeah, he deserves it.
But absolutely.
Yeah,
and if you feel so, why not do it?
Exactly.
Okay.
And we went ahead and we named the field in Bargers Bay by the Alexandrina Medieval School of Millicent Mercer. Millicent Mercer was one of those sports fanatics. Even though she was a lady, she would be seen to every cricket game, every softball game. You know, once the Bargers Bay men were involved, she was always there, most present. And then we named the Foster Community Center as well. So, you know, I have done some, you know, I have accomplished a lot, I think, for the past 8 years, not to mention, you know, the numerous giving, you know, to persons in need.
Support.
Yeah.
Now, I want to go back to something, Alvera. The person said all she does is cook. And let me tell you why I'm going to go back to it. A lady once told me, she said, I only cook for people I love. And I take food very seriously. People might take it lightly that you're cooking. But in retrospect, that is a sign, a huge sign, I think, of love and caring.
Exactly.
People need to eat just like you.
Yes,
There are people that don't get a hot meal, can't get a hot meal within our community, believe it or not.
Right.
So I think just the other day, you also went up to the prison. This is something you do annually. Invite their families and so forth, give them a hot meal. So I am going to be the one to say, put that aside. Okay?
Yes.
You cook for people you love.
Exactly.
And I think that's the absolute
And I love
truth.
everyone. I don't hate.
Clearly.
I don't hate.
Okay.
And anyone could come to my house at any time who's hungry and find something and have something to eat. And if I don't, I cook. Yes, I will cook for them.
And you don't have a problem getting into the kitchen?
I have no problem, no matter what time of the day. No problem at all.
Since taking office, what has been your proudest moment? If you could think about any one moment that just made you maybe even cry, if there could be a moment.
There was a moment that really touched my heart when I went to a lady, Phyllis Parolon, and I heard about her situation and her housing, and I took on the challenge to fix in her house, you know, and furnishing it. And, you know, she cried and I cried because she said, I didn't know someone would take this kind of interest in me as you did. You know, and I took pride in what I did for Phyllis. Unfortunately, she died, you know, a couple of years ago. May her soul rest in peace. But that did something to me, you know, just to see that look on her face and the way she would always hug me and cry, you know, and she kept saying she didn't expect anyone to really take her serious or to put that kind of effort into making sure she was comfortable, you know, so that...
that was a proud moment for you.
Yeah, it was a proud moment for me,
okay.
You know.
You have spoken publicly in the House of Assembly on the passing of your late friend and colleague, the Honorable Dolores Christopher. Tell me how important you think it is for women to stick together. And I'll tell you why I ask you this question. In my research and in, you know, political analysis, you would find sometimes that the female candidates, they have an even more difficult time getting support from other females. And for me, that's a little bit daunting because I would think, you know, yeah, let's stick together, support each other, whatever the case is. But it's opposite. Okay. You have spoken very candidly about your relationship with the Honorable Dolores Christopher and how you miss her dearly, in addition to the support. What would you like women to understand about supporting each other instead of going the opposite
against
way?
It? It's very important because, not to be sexist, but I think sometimes we women get the job done better. We get the job done. And that support for each other is very important. And me and Dolores saw that. You know, I don't think at times is sexist with men, but
there is a double standard.
It's like, I think we still have this thinking, men still have this thinking that women don't belong in politics. You know, and I wish that they would cut that thinking out. And if women who decide to run for politics, that day at the polling station, if all women would vote for women, we would have a government of women.
Wow.
If you look at it, because the majority of the persons who go to vote are women. You know, they go out and if they say, well, listen, I'm going to support this woman, you'll see a change.
Ladies and gentlemen, just for the record, we'll be back with Alvera Maduro-Caines.
The other provider promises a lot. I heard them say they are fast, but are they really?
How long I got to wait to get connected?
I tried them already and they let me down. All these ads about networks have me confused.
Who can I really trust?
I use a lot of data.
Who can I depend on?
I'm scared to switch.
What if something goes wrong?
Who can I really trust?
I'm scared to switch.
Yeah. Ooh.
Huh?
Beep, beep. Vroom. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
You have been one of the few members who have stuck with the National Democratic Party. You've made it public. You say you're not leaving the NDP. That's your party, and you pledge your support to them.
Yes.
What would you like the viewing audience and the electorates to know and understand about the new National Democratic Party?
The new National Democratic Party is a party now with younger people, younger persons, energetic, ready to do the work on behalf of the people in this country that we love so much. Yes, we have rebranded a bit. Our manifesto has been tweaked a bit, which we'll be releasing hopefully by the end of this month. We're focusing on improving education more, of course, focusing on rearranging some health cares. Agriculture is a big part of what we plan to improve on, you know, and see how we can get exportation, you know, that's something that we could, you know, we could live off or make a good income from. You know, one of the things I would like to see in agriculture is certain fruit assorting produce, would be able to buy here locally in abundance, that we won't have to import like tomatoes and lettuce and things like that. And I guess one of the ways we could do it, we have to really stand behind the farmers in agriculture, because they desperately need our help. So that's one of the things that we're looking into.
Okay. Your opponent, Mr. John Samuel, I sat down with him as well, and he had a little bit of an issue with the branding of the district as Zone 6. And this is not the first time. You've come under fire for this before. The police commissioner once said that he doesn't support it. It is gang affiliated. Tell me why you have supported and encouraged young people for whatever reason. I'd like you to clarify why support the branding of the district as Zone 6 amidst the negative connotations, people saying that there are illicit activity going on in the district and it's a negative kind of gang sign. Why did you support it?
I don't see it as a gang site. We have to let some of our youths have a mind of their own, and this is something that makes them feel important. It makes them feel good that we could have our zone, our district called Zone 6, and I personally don't have an issue with it. I'm calling it Zone 6. I've heard a few other youths trying now to call their districts by zone.
Okay.
And then my people now in my zone would say, no, that's our name. We created that. So it's like a creation for them, and they're proud of it.
So a level of identity.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. So I don't see it affiliated with gang, definitely not.
Okay.
So
I'm a proud voter of the 6th district.
Yeah.
I often tell my friends, Bargersville raised me, Carrotway made me a man. Okay? Why should I vote for you?
Because I'm pretty. Vote for me now, but on a serious note.
Yes.
Because I'm a caring person, and when I put my mind to doing something for the district, I get it done. I care about the people, not just of the 6th district, but the entire Virgin Islands. I care for them. People call me a mother and not so much so a politician. They say you're more like a mother than a politician. And we need people like you in the government who would express that caring, that caring feeling. I met up with Tasha Vanterpool some days ago, and she was a former Miss BVI, and she spent some years in my house. She was reminiscing on how I had just met her, and I took her in along with, actually I housed about 13 different youths for the past couple of years, and it became where my kids used to get jealous and annoyed, because every morning we wake up and people in the living room, people in the bedroom, somebody else. When would it stop? But I was never one to really turn away somebody who's in need, who needs help, and if I feel I could help, then I could help. One young man called me one morning and he said, "Auntie, I need to speak to you." And I like, "What did you do now?" He said, "I didn't do anything." He said, "I just want to hug you and thank you for taking me in, because if you didn't, I would have been in jail now." So I guess that's why they say I'm more like a mother than a politician. But, I am a politician in some sense, because
every country needs a mother.
I go out and I fight for my people, and I fight for things that I know that you need in the district. Anybody with any problem, call, I would listen. If I can help right away, I do. If I need a month to help, then I say, give me a month, and I'll get you sorted out.
Okay. Let's play a little game. Enough with the hard questions. Let's have some fun. I'm going to ask you a series of short questions. This is a section that I like to call, I bet they didn't know. And you're going to tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. Okay? Now, if you can't answer, you tell me you can't answer. Childhood celebrity crush. Was there one?
Not really.
Not really?
No.
Okay. Secret talent?
I like to sing.
Okay. Okay.
I actually did a lot in high school.
Okay. Do you have a guilty pleasure?
I refuse
You
that.
refuse to sit down. Not a problem. What's a luxury you can't live without?
Well, I don't think I could live without the bed that I have.
Okay.
The comfort.
Bed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who would you trade places for with today? If you could choose any person that you could trade places for with today, who would it be?
Maya Angelou.
Maya Angelou.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you? The next question would have been, if you could take someone from yesteryear or from history to lunch, who would it be?
From in history time?
Yeah, maybe his birth history or even in American history.
Martin Luther.
Martin Luther. Okay. Something you wish you were better at?
Singing.
Singing. All right. Something on your bucket list that you'd like to tick off? Nothing. Okay. Best compliment you've ever got?
That you're sweet and you're beautiful.
That you're sweet and you're beautiful.
Yes.
Indeed you are. Thank you so much. Just
Thank
for the
you.
record.
Thank you.
Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works.